Monster Hunter Wilds is undoubtedly one of the most thrilling and exciting entries in the Monster Hunter franchise. It's bigger, it's bolder, and it offers one of the most dynamic hunting experiences to date. The gameplay introduces new moves, a new focus mode, and new equipment, and new fun and creative ways to interact with the monsters and the environment to your advantage. However, there's a major issue standing in the way of the game's full potential. Its graphical performance.
Using the recommended GPU, by the way.
I am. I'm using.
Literally. You to use.
This is what they're telling you to use. This is the recommended. Watch this.
Peak performance.
Look at peak performance right
God.
there. Make sure you subscribe. We're going to be uploading a lot of daily content. Help us reach 1,000 subs and become monetized. Let's talk about what makes Monster Hunter Wilds such a remarkable game. For those familiar with the series, you know it's all about the hunt. It's a Monster Hunter game. The core combat is going to have the same bones as all the other games in the series. This game's gimmick is focus mode. The introduction of focus strikes is a game changer. It deals massive damage when you strike the monster's weak points, which are highlighted by red. It's way more gratifying system than Iceborne's Clutch Claw, but it's more grounded than Rise's combat, which was more wire bugs and anime expired. Focus mode! It offers players a chance to deal devastating blows that not only damage the monster, but it can exploit its weakness or give it a whole new weakness in the process. Riding monsters is still going to be the same, and it allows you to get newer, I guess you could say cutscene-ish moves that allow you to knock the monster down after you are able to mount it. Timing is everything. This makes it feel way more rewarding and tactical. Also, there are counterattacks in the game. So if you're using something like the switch axe, or if you're using a great sword, you can either counterattack by knocking the monster out instantly, or you can also get into a block stance, which allows you to strike the monster or have people come in and gang it up to knock it down as well. Like I said, very gratifying, very satisfying. They get all the props to it, and I can't wait to sink hundreds and hundreds of hours into this game.
This whole time I haven't sharpened my blade once.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
come here, bitch! Bitch! Oh, I gotta.
Right, I am doing so much more damage. Oh my god!
And let's not forget the environment. There's a beautiful balance between hunting and exploring, using your surroundings and monsters to gain the upper hand. The addition of large-scale environments make the world feel more alive and full of opportunities. You're not just hunting, you're playing a world that reacts to you. Some of the most exciting moments that I've seen is that it has doubled the monster size on the map than previous games before it, which is phenomenal. It's amazing. I love it. But for all of that, it doesn't come without a price. The game has a huge problem, and it's its performance, or rather the lack of it. Despite having the recommended system requirements that should be more than enough to handle the game, players have been forced to play the game on the lowest settings just to get a decent frame rate. And that's not a minor issue at all. This is a game-breaking issue for many. Even with top-tier specs, the game stutters, frame drops, and often becomes an unoptimized mess. This game actually forced me to upgrade my PC. I had slightly above the recommended settings, and I couldn't run it, but my co-worker, Blue, he had way above their settings, so even at that, he was, even when he ran the game at medium, he was getting about 45 FPS, maybe 50, and that just can't happen on release. We can't have that happen like it did with World. I hope they're able to patch and fix this. I know the beta versions are closer to the main product, so let's hope and pray that there's just a day one patch or something, that or just heaven forbid that they have to push the game back, but I hope they're able to get this situated. Despite the frustrating technical flaws that I just mentioned, there's no denying that Monster Hunter Wilds is an incredible game. The hunting mechanics are sharper than ever. The monster encounters feel more epic. There are new moves, new strategies, new ways. There are new mounts. You can switch your weapons on the fly. You can carry 2 sets of weapons now, so you don't have to force the feel that you have to slow down and sharpen. It's just a fresh experience for veterans of the series. And let's be real, Monster Hunter's always been a game that thrives on that raw action, the satisfying and finally bringing down a monster after a large and intense battle. After you kill a monster, you can actually walk on the corpse now. That's amazing. And that feeling is even more rewarding with the addition of focus mode. So it encourages the players to be creative with how the hunts are approached, rather than just, you know, using the top tier weapons and just going through your basic combos. You have more options that put the monsters in certain behaviors. It's just so satisfying to land newer strikes, just certain moves, and see them wound and collapse and stunned, and it's worth every bit of the struggle. Hopefully the game on release has better performance issues. Capcom has set an incredibly high bar for what their engines can do in the past, between RE4, between Resident Evil 8. Hopefully they're able to fix the graphical performances, and we feel that it might be because of how they are designing the environment, or how they're trying to load everything in at once. So hopefully Capcom can fix this problem so that we can get the best Monster Hunter experience, because I can tell this is gonna be the game that's gonna last. It's going to be better than World. We're gonna love it. It's such a shame that there are a lot of people that aren't going to be able to play this game without owning either a PS5 or a high-end PC. So hopefully they can fix and patch this game. If I had to give it a number on a review scale, just based off of fun and gameplay, this game's about a 9 out of 10. But with the performance issues right now how they are, right now I feel like this puts the game about a 7. I know they're gonna fix it. I know they're gonna patch it. Let's just hope it's not one of those things that takes 3 to 5 months down the line and it's something that's fixed on release. But that's gonna be the end of the video, guys. I'm D-Lion. If you haven't yet, if you made it to the end of the video, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate everybody that's been coming here. We're going to be having new daily content uploaded, and we're going to give you more. I'm going to be giving you more reviews, impressions, more what are they called? Oh my god, retrospectives. We're going to be doing a lot more retrospectives, so let me know what game you want to see get turned into a retrospective. Right now, I'm leaning between Digimon and Beyblade. So if you want to see either of those, let me know. They're both going to be coming out, but let me know which one you want to see first. I'm D-Lion, Super Hate Bros, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out.